leading the end. Before we get to it, I do want to ask you guys some more questions.
Oh, hold up, quick shot. You've been doing a great job, asking questions, really leading the analyst desk all weekend, but your hard work. Let's give you a little bit of a break because there's a new sheriff in town. All right, freak. You've backed OMG hard from the beginning, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What do you think they need to correct to come out on top here when everything is said and done in Paris?
And to me, honestly, they just have to start actually trying. They started the week out 2-0, and then they knew at day 2 that they would just be able to get out of the group stage no matter what. So against SKT, against Cloud9, they just knew they had it. So they slacked off a little bit, saved their picks, and they've got some stuff prepared. So it's just play their game, and they're fine.
Fantastic. Well, let's move on to you, Crepo. You've been wildly fixated on the rotations this whole weekend so far, which it comes as a bit of a surprise to me because I was under the impression that in the Evil Geniuses retirement home for pro gamers, you played more bingo than League of Legends. But that said, what team's map movements have impressed you the most so far?
See, now I just don't want to say anything about Korea at all. I can't. No, I feel Cloud9 has probably had really good map movement so far for a non-Korean team. Even in the normal split, they've been really good. So I aspire in my retirement home, known as Evil Geniuses, to one day live up to the level of a CLG with 4 subs.
All right, Deficio. What do I got for you? Can the hometown favorites here, Fnatic, we've heard the crowd chants for them. They've been really adamant about the European team getting a win here. Can they shock the world champions and 8th best team in Korea today to pull off an upset?
Well, it would surprise me if they did. However, I think the individual play has been okay. And once they get a few kills, if they can focus more on objectives then, get some gold here, maybe even surprise SKT with some picks. Soraka top lane could be an option. Maybe they can beat them and go to the finals.
And just as a little bit of a follow-up question for you, I've noticed you've been great all weekend, but I've noticed a little bit of inconsistency in your analysis. You've been calling, Bjergsen an American, a Dane. You gave him that compliment as an American, but which one is he? Where are you landing on this?
So the thing is, it's actually not in my power anymore to decide. The Queen of Denmark and history lesson, she's very important in Denmark. She decides pretty much everything. She follows League of Legends very closely. She's actually going to be the one to decide. From today's game versus Double After Mad Life, if Bjergsen does well, he can remain Danish. If not, we have to ship him away and keep him away.
Ooh, strong words. So do I get a question?
No. Well, first off, you just asked your question, so you've run out on that one, man. And besides, what's the name of this segment, guys?
Monty ask the questions.
I do have an extra question, though, for Kobe coming in here. You've got that great engineering background, Kobe. You've been talking about rotations versus translations. But do you actually know the dictionary definition of rotation? I studied English, and just go ahead and answer this one for you. It's a cycle of events in an order or sequence. That is another definition of rotation. It's how you play out the game based on map conditions, based on objectives and team composition. So there you go. You're welcome, Kobe.
Today I learned. Well, that is a fair point. And Monty, you have asked some excellent questions, but we need to take a break. And I am the only one that is licensed to get us there. So when we get back, we'll drive right into our first match between the challenge teams, Team Ice and Fire, in the Pick 10 mode. Team Fire and Team Ice, let's